there we go. To make the letter A, you're going to need a white banner, black die, and white die. Go ahead and take your white banner and put them on up there. Put your black die right there. We're going to choose this top rectangle spot, move that on over, choose the line that goes down the left side, move it back over, choose the line that goes down the right side. Then we're going to choose the middle line like so. And last but not least, take our black die out, grab our white die, throw a piece in, and find the border just like that. And that is the letter A. Letter B looks a little weird, but it's basically the same process. Go ahead and take your white banner and put it in, and we're just going to build the letter A like we just did before. But then once we get to that spot, we're going to actually add a black rectangle on the bottom and then add our border just like this. And that is the letter B. Letter C, we're going to take the white banner again and we'll throw our black die up there. We're going to choose the top square just like so. Choose the left line over there, choose the bottom square, and then take our white die, put it on up, and choose the border, and we have the letter C. For the letter D, we're actually going to take a black banner this time, and we're going to take our white die first, and we're going to find the diamond shape like that. Go ahead and place that on in, throw our black die, and we're going to find the top square like so, then find the bottom square like that. Then we can take our black die again and we're going to find the one on the side, and then grab the white die and find the border just like that, and then we have D. E is going to be very similar to C, so we're going to go ahead and throw our white banner in and go through the same process that we did when making C, just throwing everything in like so. And then once we get to that part, choose this middle section there, swap out the black die for some white die, and then we have the letter E. F, we're going to do the exact same thing as E, except we're not going to choose the bottom square. And there we go. For G, we're going to take our white banner and our black die, and we're going to choose the line on the right side. Then we're going to swap that out for the white die, scroll down a little bit until we find this one, which is going to take up over half of the top. Swap back in our black die, choosing the bottom section, the section on the left, and the top section. There we have the letter G. Also, don't forget to add the border around the outside so it's a little easier to read. There we go. H is actually going to be pretty simple. White banner, black die. Go ahead and choose the left side, the right side, and the line in the middle. You can keep it that way if you want, but I like to have a little bit of a border along the outside like I have with the others. Then we have the letter H. For the letter I, go ahead and put your banner up there, black die there. Choose the top section, the middle section this time, bottom section, and don't forget white die, and grab our border, and we have the letter I. For the letter J, go ahead and take your banner, put your black die up top. What we're going to do is choose the right side over there, choose the bottom section and the left section, and then we're going to replace that with the white die just like so, and choose that half, and then swap that back out for the black side, and we have the letter J. Again, you could add the border if you want. This one doesn't look too bad without it. I actually couldn't resist, so I had to go back and add the border. For the letter K, we're going to use banner there with the black die. We're going to choose the line going through the center just like so. Swap that out with the white die to find the line on the right. Swap back to our black die. We're going to find a diagonal line going this way. Put that back in, and we're going to go the opposite direction to form an X. And then we can find the line on this side, and then we have the letter K. Don't forget to swap that out with your white die to get your white border. And there we go. L is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to kind of do what we do for C, but just not doing the top section just like that. Swapping out again for the white die, throwing in the border, and then the letter L. For the letter M, we're going to start with a black triangle facing downwards. Swap that out for the white die, and we're going to find the pattern that looks something like this because it's going to take this section out of that triangle. Swap back to the black. We're going to choose the left side and the right side. and then we can throw a border around the outside in white, and we have the letter M. For the letter N, go ahead and take your banner, your black die. We're going to choose the left and the right side. Then we're going to choose the diagonal line going like so, and then swap it out, do our border, and we have the letter N. The letter O is pretty simple. White banner, black die, choose the top section, the bottom section, left and right sides, add our border around the outside, and you have the letter O. For the letter P, go ahead and take your black die again. We're going to choose this top box, and then we're going to choose this line going through the middle. Then we're going to choose this line on this side, and then we'll take our white die and throw that in. We're going to scroll down and choose this section, which is going to take off the bottom half, and then swap that back out with the black die to make this side. And again, if you want to, you can add the border. Again, you don't have to, but I think it looks a lot better. We have the letter P. Q can be a little tricky, so follow me on this one. We're going to throw our black die in. We're going to choose the diagonal line like so. Then we're going to swap out for the white die and choose the top half like this. Swap back to the black die and choose the line on the left side. Choose the bottom rectangle like so, choose the line on the right, and then choose the top rectangle like that. And then if you want to, go ahead and add in the border, which on this one actually you can't do that, so we actually can only do that for Q. There you go. R is going to be another one of those banners that we cannot add a border to, but that is okay. We're actually going to start with a black banner with our white die up top. We're going to scroll down and choose the bottom half to take over, swap back to our black line, choosing the diagonal line, swapping back to the white line, and we're going to go all the way down and choose the left entire side over like so. Swap back to the black die, choose that section that takes over the left. We'll do the top section just like this, and then the middle section like so. That's the letter R. Again, we cannot add a border to this one or Q, but not too bad. For the letter S, go ahead and take your black die. We're going to choose the triangle facing down first, swapping that back in and choosing the triangle facing up like so. And then we're going to choose this section with the rectangle in the top right corner, and then one down in the bottom left corner. We're going to swap out for the die and choose white die with the diamond in this middle. And then we can swap our black die in and choose the diagonal line like so to get the letter S. T is fairly simple. We can do our white banner, and our black die will choose the top line, the very middle line, and you can stop right there if you would like to, but we're going to go ahead and add a border to this one because I think it just cleans it up a bit more. And the letter T. For the letter U, take your white banner and your black die. We'll choose the left and the right side. Choose the bottom section, and again, you can leave it right there, or you can add a fancy little border. Make the letter U. V is going to look a little different, but that is okay. Go ahead and take your white banner, throwing your black die. Left line is going to be black. Then we're going to choose our white die and choose our arrow facing up like so, swapping that back in for our black die, and it's going to be the diagonal line going this way. That is the letter V. You can add a border to this, but I like this one actually without the border. Nope, I lied. This one actually looks a lot better. For W, we're just going to do the exact opposite of what we did with the letter M. So we'll start with our white banner, choose our arrow going up, swapping that out for our white die, and we're going to find the little triangle kind of indented pattern, I believe is what it's actually called. Swap that back out for the black die, choosing the left line and the right line like so. And then I'm going to take the border, of course, and add that, and that is the letter W. Okay, stick with me on this one. X is actually extremely difficult. Take your white banner and the black die. We're going to choose a diagonal line from the left and a diagonal line from the right. And then if you absolutely want to, go ahead and take the white die and add a border, and we get the letter X. Wow, that took forever. For the letter Y, go ahead and put your white banner up there with your black die. We'll choose the diagonal line like so, getting rid of the black die and putting the white die into place, selecting the section of white that takes over the bottom half of it, swapping back to the black, and then we choose our line going this way. And again, you can add the border to that, make it nice and fancy, and that is the letter Y. And I'm actually running out of room in my test world. So Z is going to go right there. And for the letter Z, or Z as our neighbors in Canada call it, we're going to go ahead and throw our black die in, and we're going to choose the arrow going down and the arrow going up. Then we'll choose the top left corner this time. You'll notice this is basically a backwards S for Minecraft's sake. Then we'll take the bottom right side, swap that back out with the white die, and we're going to find the diamond shape just like so, swapping that out with the black die and choosing the diagonal line going this way. That is the letter Z. Also, fun fact, the entire alphabet on banners takes up your entire survival inventory minus your hotbar. So that's actually kind of cool. And then once you have all your banners, you can actually make messages just like this. YouTube thinks you guys will like these videos, so if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click on one of those, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more. You can check out all my links to social media in the description down below, and if you want to see more banner videos, let me know in the comments down below as well. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.